If IKEA represents Sweden on the world stage, Walmart might just be the equivalent for the United States. Despite being considered one of America's most iconic brands, more than half of the Walmart locations are found outside the US. The retail giant boasts 10,623 stores spread across 24 countries, 46 different brands, and 4 continents, with locations ranging from Botswana and El Salvador to the perhaps equally intriguing Ohio. Target, however, maintains a presence solely within the U.S. Throughout its 120-year history, Target only once ventured abroad. This attempt involved launching over 100 stores in Canada within 2 years, only to face a catastrophic failure, costing the company $7 billion and serving as a cautionary tale of international expansion gone wrong. The debacle was so infamous that it inspired a 2-act play performed in one of the deserted Target locations. But before we continue the video, please support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, like button, comment below, and also share the video. Thanks for watching. The saga of Target's ill-fated venture into Canada begins with Zellers, a national chain of discount department stores that was once a Canadian household name, akin to a less sunny, more courteous version of Kmart. By the early 2010s, Zeller had become a relic of the 1990s, limping towards obscurity not unlike other once dominant retailers such as Sears or Kmart. Instead of descending slowly into bankruptcy, Zellers chose to monetize its most valuable asset by selling its property leases, which were still of significant worth due to their locations across Canada. Target, at this time, was facing market saturation in the United States. After years of robust growth, averaging 8% and culminating in nearly 2 decades of expansion, the pace had slowed significantly. With only 10 new stores opened in 2010, Canada appeared as an attractive expansion opportunity, lying just 225 miles north of Target's headquarters in Minneapolis. Cultural and linguistic similarities between the US and Canada, along with significant cross-border traffic, approximately 300,000 people per day, bolstered Target's decision. The company had recognized brand awareness in Canada, where 1 in 10 Canadians had reportedly shopped at a Target in the US the previous year. Given the success of several US retailers in the Canadian market, the idea of expanding north seemed promising. The opportunity arose in 2011 when Target acquired 189 leases from Zellers for $1.8 billion Canadian dollars. Of these, 54 leases were quickly sold to other retailers, including Walmart. This purchase, however, came with a significant challenge. Time was of the essence. Target had to rapidly convert these sites from dated Zellers stores to the sleek, modern Target format, an extensive process requiring an average of $10 to $11 million per location. The urgency was driven by the need to minimize disruption and vacancy, which could negatively affect other tenants and reduce shopper traffic. This rapid transformation was encapsulated in what Target dubbed Project Bacon, which kicked off with the opening of 3 stores in Ontario by March 2013. Despite the swift rollout, which saw a new store opening every 2 days on average, the fastest expansion in Target's history, significant issues quickly emerged. Chief among these was inventory management. Many shelves in the new Target stores remained empty, with promotional items frequently out of stock. This was traced back to a pivotal decision to implement a new enterprise resource planning, also known as the SAP system. The new system needed to handle multiple new variables, including bilingual product descriptions, metric measurements, and Canadian currency. The transition to SAP proved disastrous. Implementation of enterprise resource planning systems is notoriously complex and time-consuming. Coupled with the tight timeline, this was bound to fail. Mismanagement and incorrect data input led to only 30% of the data being accurate. causing severe logistical and pricing issues, which is literally the blood running through a retailer's veins. Products accumulated in distribution centers instead of reaching store shelves, severely impacting sales and customer satisfaction. By 2014, only 18% of surveyed Canadians expressed being very satisfied with the company. However, the critical flaw in Target's strategy, the core issue underlying its challenges, stemmed from its deal with Zellers. Had Target cautiously tested the market with 1 or 2 stores initially, mirroring the approach of J. Crew and Nordstrom, it could have honed its focus to address any hurdles and glean valuable insights. Instead, what began as sparks swiftly escalated into a 133-store hot mess. The rapid expansion proved overwhelming, exacerbated by the less-than-ideal locations of many stores. Upon its entry into Canada, Target failed to embody its signature Target appeal, appearing as little more than a cosmetic refresh of former Kmart locations nestled in rundown strip malls and second-rate shopping centers. The company hemorrhaged $940 million in the inaugural year alone, with complications mounting thereafter. Following a high-profile data breach and consecutive lackluster holiday seasons, pivotal periods for retail, Target Canada sought an exit. On April 1, 2015, a mere 757 days after inaugurating its first store, Target announced its retreat from Canada. Despite investing $7 billion, employing 17,000 individuals, and acquiring 133 locations, was still not enough to survive the cutthroat market of retail. Its departure left a huge hole in the retail market within Canada. Echoing the Zellers liquidation sale in 2011, the demise of Target Canada unfolded swiftly, even at the same locations. For example, in Ottawa, one store that stood completed and ready to open was sold to Walmart alongside numerous others. With 75% of Canadians residing within 100 miles of the American border, they quietly resumed their cross-border shopping habits, seemingly brushing aside one of the most catastrophic episodes in retail history. The closure was so comprehensive that it erased almost all trace of Target's presence in Canada. The company's exit from the Canadian market stands as a stark example of how aggressive expansion without thorough market testing and robust logistical support can lead to spectacular failure. So, what do you think about the failure of Target? Why do you think Walmart has been more successful? Also, I'm curious about your personal experience with Target. Do you prefer them over other retailers? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments, and again, please support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, like button, comment below, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.